guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be having a first look at Prehistoric Kingdom. So I have managed to get a hold of the Prehistoric Kingdom Alpha. Thank you very much, Paulsley, for that. And essentially we're just here today just to sort of see what we can do with the game. So I've not really seen it before properly. I had a quick glance in and had a bit of a mess around with things, but we're going to have a bit more of a mess around with things today. Get the hang of building and stuff like that. So one of the cool things about this game is that you can remove trees. There's like a tree brush and you can remove all the trees. So I wonder how far this goes. I wonder, can I place stuff over there? And you can essentially like choose what trees you want to use if you want to paint stuff. So if I click that off and I just click, it'll paint like just that tree. The undo button doesn't work as of yet. But anyway, let's get started. So we need a zoo entrance. So I'm assuming this will be under park infrastructure. No, maybe not. Maybe under guest facilities. There we go, visitor entrance. So it's a bit more fancy than what we got for Planet Zoo. So I'm going to just place this here. Now, one of the things I find a bit tricky is the rotate tool on this. So make sure you've got your rotation angle to a set degrees, otherwise it'll take forever to turn things around. So there, we have our wonderful park entrance, and there's no power currently, but who cares. Can I name this? Yes, I can name this. So you can name quite a few things, which is quite nice. So, we have our park entrance. Now, how about we maybe do a bit of terraforming and things to try and make this look a little bit nicer. So, right, what do we want? We want modular pieces, which will give us this. And then you have all these options of all these different build pieces, which I'm sure they will develop on further in the future. And then we have like some props of just ropes and things. And then we have like letters of the Prehistoric Kingdom logo. And then we have some gardening stuff, some very basic plants and things, some vines. And then we have like a shrubbery and some trees, and then we have rocks and sticks. Now, this is what I've been really excited for, because currently in Planet Zoo, if you want to build anything, like rock face wise, you have to essentially place lots of very small rocks, whereas with this, as you can see, we can just completely like rescale these rocks. Now I'm going to pull them out a bit, but I don't want them quite so high. So I'm going to just maybe have it on like 10 degrees so I can just move it around a bit. So I'm thinking of just using this as like an edge of park barrier. So I've gone a little bit too far where I want to go. This is where it gets annoying. I've not yet worked out how to turn it around the other way. So I'm going to place that like that, and then we're going to place another one just for some symmetry all the way over here, and we're going to have that match like there. So as you can see, you can sort of start to scale in all these different rocks and things, and you can build it up to make it look like just a lot more realistic than anything you could do similar with Planet Zoo, really. I mean, in Planet Zoo you're placing lots and lots of small rocks, which is a little bit frustrating. I'm going to admit that Prehistoric Kingdom so far have done this a whole lot better than Planet Zoo have done. They could do with, to be honest, introducing something like this into the game. I don't know if we'll get it. I hope we do at some point. It'd be nice to. But I can't honestly see it in the near future. So let's just build up these rocks. Give it a nice little bit of rock work. Ooh, I like these ones. Where is this? Oh, this is a nice big, like a lot of rubbly rocks over here. Let's bring that out and put these in. And I just love how sort of jagged these rocks are as well. They're not just like, as you rotate them and resize them, it just brings a whole new dimension to the sort of the size and shape of these things. And I'm going to put this tree here because I really like these big chunky trees. I think these trees again, can I resize that? Yes. Some things you can or can't. No, I can't resize that. Some things you can resize, other things you can't. So it's, you know, it's a bit hit and miss of what you can at the moment. Now, my understanding of the path system currently is you essentially can just place it, and we're not really fussed about angle snap. We just want the width. Let's have a get the width out. So let's get a nice 10-meter path. Let's get some angle snap on now, just to make it nice and square. I kind of really like how this is merging in over here a bit with the rocks. I just think it looks dead natural and just really nice, you know. Let's bring that out on this side too. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So okay, so we want to play some dinosaurs. Now, if I want to play some dinosaurs, I've got to go to park infrastructure, and you see this horrendously large, annoying building. Well, we're going to have to place this somewhere in the park. So I'm going to assume... Which way is the front? I think that... Is that the front? No, that looks like a smoking area. But then again, that could also be the front. So I'm just going to place this by my park entrance. And we're going to just have this placed like here. Because this is just an experiment zoo. We're just going to see how it goes. I say zoo, it's more of a prehistoric park, as you were. I mean, did anybody else watch that as a kid? Because I used to love Prehistoric Park. I thought it was brilliant. I've always been into my dinosaurs. And of course this isn't powered, so if we click on it you can see it's not powered. So we need to get some power to this. Now, I tried solar panels when I was experimenting earlier, and I worked out that the solar panels don't really work. So I'm just going to put this mini power station, this industrial power plant, here. So it's sort of, you know, you come in, it may look a little bit ugly, but I quite like having it close to the rest of the things that we've got going on over here. So yeah, that's really exciting. So now that we've got that sorted, let's have a look at breeding some dinosaurs. So you click on this and you go to the genetics lab, and we can have a look at the different dinosaurs we have. So here we have the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, I love the patterns on this. So the male and the female patterns have slightly different, that's not the best one to show, slightly different colours. So the male's a little bit brighter because, I mean, we all think dinosaurs eventually evolved into birds, and most birds have brighter colours, most male animals have brighter colours, so that makes a lot of sense. So interesting how the name changes. It goes from a T-Rex to a Tarbosaurus, which is interesting. I think that's just a little bug that they need to iron out. So we have our big carnivore, the Tyrannosaurus, and then we have the Cyracosaurus, which is one of my favourites. This was in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis as well. Not nearly as colourful in that game. Oh, I quite like the green colour. It's a very nice green colour, but then... Oh, I like the turquoise as well. So there's lots of different colours to choose from here. And then we have Nasutoceratops, or Nasutoceratops even, if I can pronounce that properly. And I love the colours on its frill. I think it's got a very, very pretty looking frill. And I like the kind of the wild berry. It's sort of like a nice colour, that, and the mint colour too. I think that's the one that's on the front of the page when we load it. So then we have the Edmontosaurus, which is, I love this pattern. I'm just gonna say I love the vibrant pattern. The gravel, the vibrant. I want one of every colour. So group size, it tells you how many in a group like to be. And I think we're having a moment. Yeah, we're having a moment. It's alright, everything's fine. So we have yeah, so it tells you all the group size and everything. They like to have more females than males though, so we will definitely be doing that at some point. And then we have a Lambiosaurus. So these are the 5 that come with it, that are the sort of hatchery kind of animals. And again, I love the patterns. The patterns are very exciting. I like this colour, this purple, sort of greeny colour. I'm liking the stripes. I'm just liking all of it. I mean, this looks like a sunset kind of on a dinosaur. So these don't, again, they all have different requirements. They all have different habitat requirements. So anyway, let's start small and work our way up. So 1-to-1, we can only have 2 of these in a habitat. So shoreline. Ooh. I'm going to go with the shoreline one. I quite like that one. So we press, there's a big breed button that we press here. And then we're going to get a female one too. I'm going to get her of a different pattern though. I'm going to get her of a slightly green pattern. And then we'll just come out of this and exit to this all together. So they're just being cooked in the incubator over there. And then we're going to probably start building a habitat. But then I think maybe let's have a look at what guest facilities we have. So we have a T-Rex cafe, we have a family restroom. Let's give them a toilet because, you know, having a toilet near the entrance is always a good idea. And then let's have a look with the paths and things. That was just something coming through the post box. So let's put that in there. I'm liking how this is looking. Now the pathing system is certainly interesting. I can't say I'm a massive fan of it as it stands right now, just because I think that, like, I don't know, I like how Planet Zoo does it. That's one of the things I think I've gotten so used to the pathing system now in Planet Zoo that when I start playing anything else it just seems very, very different. So there's that element to it as well. Let's put a tree. That's a very big tree. Is there a way of making these trees smaller? Because that's a huge tree. Maybe place some shrubs instead. Oh, that's kind of a big bush. I just want... Okay. That'll do. And then some of these big plants. I just want like a nice kind of planted area. Ooh, I like that. And then that reeds is like too big. Am I just building things too small? Can I resize? Oh, I know why. It's because the resizing thing is on like massive, isn't it? So the one thing about resizing is that it sort of stays kind of the same once you've started building things. It stays as big as like the last thing you resized, so you have got to change that up a bit. Oh dear. Can we squish them slightly the right way? Oh, we can make these diddy plants. Okay, so can I move you now? Oh, that's actually a tree. Oh, okay, that's actually a tree. We're gonna just press V again, because V is what you do to make these things like shorter. And then I guess that's sort of more what it looks like. I mean, I don't really mind if it's just sort of sticking half out, really, you know. So yeah, so this is our entrance. We have a sort of nice little entrance going on. I'm not going to be doing too much modular building, but one of the things that is really cool about this is we have a water brush. Now, again, I can't say I'm particularly thrilled about a water brush. I don't quite understand how it's going to work when we're filling habitats up with things like water. So they're going to be bringing out an aquatics pack apparently at some point in the first year, and essentially, I'm a bit concerned as to how it's going to work, really. But yeah, you can paint everything with water. You can have trees in water, it doesn't really matter. You can change the depth of the water, so it's really deep, so now the trees just go slightly more under. You can also decide whether you want it to be rough water. And you can't mix rough and thingy water, but that's a slightly different colour. And then you can have, what is this, like muddy water, so you've got muddy water. So you've got like different colours of water, which I really quite like. I think it certainly adds a bit of variety. So we can just remove all that. We can turn the whole thing into like a massive flooded island if we want to. So yeah, anyway. It's having a bit of a struggle here. So there's that as well. And obviously, again, it has all your standard terrain tools that every kind of, you know, game like this has. I mean, if we didn't have terrain tools, we'd be going really quite far backwards compared to like Zoo Tycoon and stuff. So let's just, you know, get rid of that over there and set this up to how it was. So I guess they're slowly milling all the way through here. They seem to be having fun. I did actually have some issues when I started playing this today where they just started climbing over all of the rocks, and I was like, dudes, like, there's a perfectly good path. What is the problem? Oh. That's fine. However, I did quite like that little bit of water there, so let's just shrink it and have a nice little bit of water at the base of these rocks. So yeah, one thing you can do, so I actually did this the other day, let's see if we can do it again now, let's see if the update has changed anything. So I mean, one of the things I think is quite nice is that you can just literally release the animals, you know, like so, and you can essentially, if you really want to, you can just keep breeding the dinosaurs until you have an unlimited supply of dinosaurs wandering around. I mean, come on guys, look, it's a Styracosaurus. Isn't it wonderful? And it's like right next to you. You guys not impressed at all? You're not even going to stop and look at this wonder of the modern world? No? Aw, I'm sorry dude, they just don't care about you, I guess. I mean, look at them, they look like little robots. I mean, it would be nice if I could click on them and stuff. But I mean, this is the thing, like, there is technically no limit to how many dinosaurs I can place. So we can just, like, you know, keep going. And we can just place an entire herd of these, and they can just be running around free. All, you know, pretty happy. So, I can't tell if they're slightly different shades. I feel like they might be slightly different shades, or is that just the way the light's catching it? It's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, you know, we can just keep releasing these into the park. No worries at all. So we'll just keep going. You know, no current barrier requirements. No guests running away in fear. We don't believe in that. Who gives a crap? Dinosaurs are here and they're alive. And, you know, what could go wrong, really? What could go wrong? So let's just, you know, add a few more of these. Let's add a few more different colours to our wonderful dinosaur park. Because, you know, who doesn't want to get up front and personal with dinosaurs? Really, let's be honest. Who doesn't want to get so close that, you know, they could just bite your face off? So let's just, you know, add some water near the path. Oh, this is such an improvement from the other day. The other day you couldn't build anything close to the path, so at least now we can, you know, build a nice little pool close to the path so the guests can, like, stand over there and look at the dinosaurs over here and all that jazz. Now, we've got animal care, so maybe we should put some bedding here. So here we go, some bedding, just to, you know, just so the dinosaurs and the people can all see each other. And, you know, I mean, this dude's just walking. That's how shallow the water is. I'm pretty sure he can't breathe though. Like, if your mouth and nose were submerged completely like this, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to breathe. Oh look, he's gone to say hello to the guests, and they just don't care. I know, they don't, do they? They just don't care. Oh, he's having a nap. He's just not bothered at all, is he? So let's go back to our nursery and let's see what other creatures we can release. Now we've got a massive herd now of Styracosauruses, which is great because, you know, we want them not to be lonely. We want them all to be friends. Let's get some more modular pieces. Let's get some trees. Hey, there you go. Do you want a tree? Here, have a tree. Except for we're on shrubberies currently. So we have these trees, and now they're super, super tiny. So I'm going to change that. Give me a big tree. Let's see how big we can make this tree. But you know what I really like about this? Is you can technically just make like a 2D tree. So it's completely 2D. It's just 2D. It's a 2D tree. And this counts as nice habitat for them. And, you know, they don't need to have real trees. We can just make like a wall of just trees over here. more wall as we keep going. So, you know, I think it's fantastic that we can make everything. We can live in the 2D realm. Look, we can place some more 2D trees. And another 2D tree. It's wonderful. Like, the limits of this game. Look how big this tree is. It almost looks like it's just a pop-up. Imagine if that was like a billboard that you just had popped up. It'd be huge. So yeah, let's place some 2D plants. I mean, wow, this is really realistic. Look how 3D it looks from the front, and then you get to the side, and it's just like paper thin. So let's put some more of our 2D plants over here, you know. Can we make like a habitat boundary with these? I wonder. Get some reeds, you know, you can make it sort of just look like, I suppose actually it's quite good in a way, because I joke, but you could probably turn this into like, you know, wall art in a game if you wanted to. I suppose you could just have wall art. So let's have again some sort of 2D. See, that's not quite, oh, it is actually, it's pretty 2D. So that looks like just like a painting now, you know, so you could just stick that on this tree over here. Like so. Okay, you gonna go? Can we go that way? Yes, we can. There we go. Oh, do you like your new happy home that you're living in over here? Well, I think we're getting there. We should probably put some barriers up, and you know, just to make sure that they don't stray too. See this dude over here? Look at him. He's just traveling miles and miles away. We don't want that. So, is there like a length snap? No. So we're just gonna make sure that these guys, you know, can't wander too far from the guests. We want to make sure that the guests can completely enjoy our dinosaur park and not like have to worry about too much about, you know, not being able to see the dinosaurs. I mean, you know, how tragic would it be? You pay like, you know, £1,000 or whatever it is just to come to a dinosaur park and you don't see any dinosaurs. So let's just make sure that all our dinosaurs are all close and happy and near. See that these guys are just on the wrong side of the fence. But hey, I can just pick them up and remove them and put them over here. And this dude, you're having a nap? No, you're not allowed to have a nap over there. What do you think this is? Again, how are you just walking? Are you walking through that? Like, that is a wall made of trees. Like, I don't care what you say. You shouldn't be able to walk through this. So let's just pop them all over here. We've got a nice bit of barrier now. So anyway, what else can we do? Well, we've, you know, created all these Tyrannosauruses. It would be a shame not to put them in, you know? Oh, wow. This fence is not containing the animal. Well, that's a rubbish fence. Oh well. I guess we'll just have to release 1,000 T-Rexes into here. Now, did the dinosaurs require food? Oh, they do. So we have a flat carnivore feeder. So let's pop that there so the guests can enjoy this over here. And let's pop that there so the guests can enjoy that. So let's have a look at our dinosaur. So this is Alex. Alex the Tyrannosaurus. Hello, Alex. How are you doing today? You gonna go eat some people? Or are you gonna go and eat your processed meat instead? Eh? I think he's gonna go and eat his processed meat. So, what else can we do with this game? Oh, again. He's just chilling in the water there, dude. Can these guys swim, I wonder? What happens if I place some water? Oh, depth, that's what I'm after. We just want to make sure. Well, this terrain clearly isn't holding our dinosaurs in. Like, these walls, these trees, like, you'd think that, you know, they wouldn't be able to get through. Wow, they have really quite unique size differences. Are you? Yeah, you're a male. Why are you different sizes? Are you older? That could be it. It could just be that he's older, so he's grown more. So are these baby dinosaurs? I'm not really sure. Anyway, that's more for me to explore at a later date. Well, I think we better just tell our guests Oh, wow. Oh, wow, yeah. You can even do this to the sign stuff. Let's maybe, you know, just sort this out a bit. Well, I think I've gone and messed all that up. Oh, we can build a glass thing, though. Can we actually, like, contain a T-Rex with some walls? Will it be contained? Be contained. No, it apparently does not contain them, which is really sad, because I was hoping it would contain them. But can we resize these? Yes, we can resize these, so we can just build a massive, massive, massive wall to contain everything. There we go. Perfect. Now, you know there's dinosaurs there, but you're not going to be able to see them. We're going to forbid you from looking at the dinosaurs, because why on earth would we want you to look at them when there's a perfectly good wall in the way? Let's just keep going. And then we can place this, like, there, because it's all modular pieces. Oh, why is it resized it? I want to clone exactly that piece. There we go. So now our guests are at least somewhat protected. I wish the undo button worked, because if you misplace, it's just annoying. There we go. So if they want to view the dinosaurs, they have to come all the way over here. Except for this dude. This dude's just been chilling among the guests for a while. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much as we can do for the time being. There's all these different, like, buildings, but why do we want to give our guests anything to live in? And, again, a lot more bedding. Let's encourage them to sleep over here, because, you know, if you're going to go to a dinosaur park, I want to get really close to it. But yeah, let's have a quick look at the terrain tools before we call this quits. It's going to be a bit of a long video. Whee! It just keeps going. Oh, look at that dinosaur just sort of... Oh no. Is he okay? Okay, he is okay. She, I should say. What does this button do? Terminate animal? Is this what I think it is? Well, I guess we can only press it to find out, I guess. Oh. I'm sorry, Beth, but you're gone now. They're in a better place. So anyway, let's just keep going. Up we go. How high can we build? Oh, that's the top. That's the top right there. Well, past me. Where are you? Don't tell me they're just walking through the barriers. Hello, Alex. You're going to come all the way. That's where you belong now. This is your land. Everything the light touches will be your kingdom. Well, I think that's about it. I think that's about as much as we can do today. Although I suppose we should probably find out how low we can go before we finish. Can we just, you know... Oh, no, he's losing his kingdom. I love how it just throws him up into the air as well. He has no concerns about this. He's just happy. Happy being all the way at the top over there. Come on. Happy existing at the top of his, like, tower. Oh, so we have a roughen tool so we can make everything bumpy. Can we just keep going? Again, we can just keep going with this. This is exciting. Anyway, I think that concludes, you know, our first look at Prehistoric Kingdom. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I've had a lot of fun today just messing around with it. And we'll maybe actually start building some proper parks. I'm not sure I'm going to play it for a little bit. I might wait for there to be more updates. I mean, we're already a few days in and we've already had an update. So I might just, you know, hold fire before I start doing anything else. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. And I hope you found this useful so you can see what kind of things we can do with Prehistoric Kingdom. Take care, guys, and see you in the next one.